Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We'll see Los Angeles and the Miami Heat. So the Lakers win the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Green. Then there's Byron Scott. Then it's Johnson, and it's Worthy in at the 3. Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Outside Bosch. James outside. Drops in the layup for 2. James has got the first points up on the board here for the Heat.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Abdul-Jabbar, and it's sent back by Bosch. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. The shot by Wade, no good.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Scott kicks it over to Worthy. The kick out to Scott. Lets it go from the wing. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
T-Wade on the wing, defended by Scott. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
That's a very good high percentage look right there.
Miami on defense. Johnson inside, defended by Chalmers, and it's Green, missing.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit, lost the focus, I think.
There's the bucket, good.
Boy, you gotta love that assist by LeBron.
Wade's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Miami's head coach. He knows they're up against a team that plays best when they're getting to the rim. He told me that their #1 concern is going to be sliding over to help on any drives and closing up any lanes to the hoop as quickly as possible. Good rotation is key, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. Lakers on D. 4-point game. Haslam a screen. James dishes to Bosch. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Abdul-Jabbar's got his first points in this one. LeBron kicks to Haslam. LeBron outside, dishes to Bosch. Haslam a screen, fade away. Rebounded by Scott.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Hook shot, count that one. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second bucket.
And he can be devastating with that little hook shot of his.
Chalmers dishes to James. Second chance shot. And Chalmers with the layup.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And there's the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Stolen by Bosch. And it's the Heat on the break. Chalmers with the ball. Green with the block. Worthy against LeBron. Pass to Green. Plenty of space. Again, Los Angeles. 1:09 left here in the first quarter. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Now, you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Shane Battier is checked in for Haslam. Miller comes in for James. Allen's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Cole subbed in for Mario Chalmers. To the middle, here's Worthy. A huge dunk by Worthy.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Cole. He's guarded by Cooper. And it's Cole missing.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Now here's Johnson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And so here is Miami. Here's Battier. It's deflected. Here's Cooper. The drive by Worthy.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Here's Cole, and that's not going to go. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers on top, leading by just 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the... Off to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot blockers, and it does intimidate them.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. Rambis is out there with Thompson. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Cooper. And it's Johnson in at the point guard. And it's sent back by Bosch. And they're able to recover. Pass to Cooper. Johnson left side. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. No good. And Miami the other way now. To the paint. Here's Miller. The rebound by Johnson.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the left wing, here's Cooper. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Cooper's got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles. And Cole kicks to Miller. Bosch, the screen. Allen passes to Cole. Allen drives in, and he banks in the layup.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And a new group in for the Heat. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Bosch. LeBron comes in for Shane Battier. Wayne Wade's checked in for Ray Allen. And it's Chalmers in for Cole. The Lakers also making some changes. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Thompson. Green comes in for Rambis. And it's Scott in for Cooper. Miller kicks to James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Wade kicks to Haslem. They now take the lead. And the Heat lead by 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Johnson dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Tries the hook. And it falls over the rim and in. Abdul-Jabbar's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
You know, it didn't seem to be any danger of getting that shot blocked, guys, but he decided to go to the hook anyway.
Here's the floater. And LeBron with the nice bucket inside.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter after only making 40% from the field in the first.
Johnson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. It's stolen by Wade. It's tipped. The feed to Haslam. It's stolen by Green. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Scott can't get it to go.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts. Great awareness by Mario Chalmers on that feed.
Lakers trail by 4. Pass to Scott. The drive by Green, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
James Worthy's checked in for Thompson.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Wade, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Abdul-Jabbar and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And a new group in for the Heat. Chris Bosh is checked in for Haslam. Pattier comes in for James. Allen's checked in for Miller. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. And then for Los Angeles, Rambis comes in for Green. And it's Cooper in for Scott. Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second. And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
Here's Wade. Dishes to Bosh. Puts up the baby hook. That's good. Bosh has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
Magic knocks it down. He shot 52% from the field in his years with the Lakers. The Heat leading by 3.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold it.
And I'm guessing that's exactly what they're probably going to do here.
Wade against Johnson. No good from Wade. Got it up. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Heat lead by 3.